What's up, everybody? Winter Von Wallenrod coming to a new video here. I got my McDonald's, doing it upright because I'm representing today. Wow. Fat Boys, that's right. Yeah, take it back to the Fat Boys before they're Fat Boys, though. Some of you may know the story, some of you may not, so I'll just kick over the whole thing. We're going to look at their debut 12-inch, their first release ever, before they were called the Fat Boys. When they were, I'll give you a good close-up of it, but the Disco 3. This 12-inch is called Reality. See, this is how they first came out, known as the Disco 3. Then their second single, again by the Disco 3, was called Fat Boys. And that was their real takeoff song, and they were their first takeoff song. And so they decided to become known as the Fat Boys. And even by the time, oops, hello Emma, we have a special guest again. Hi. Even by the time the Fat Boys single was released in the UK, they had been known as the Fat Boys. Look, there's a cool picture cover. And all their subsequent singles were dubbed as the Fat Boys, and that is history. But we are going back to their debut. Now we're going to wrap up with something new. It's the Fat Boys, the very beginning, and to today, because if you've been watching my blog carefully, and you should be, you might have seen in my best blog post I didn't write about the Fat Boys making a comeback. Obviously, just Marky D and Kool Rock Ski, but they're recording a new album, and you know, they've just announced it. So we'll get to that though. We're going to start with the very beginning. Disco 3, Reality is a 12-inch. This is, subject matter is very, the Hard Times Reality. It's actually, it predates, like, the Fearless 4 song or Run DMC's Hard Times. I mean, it doesn't predate the message. I don't mean to imply it's revolutionary in its lyrics. But it's a pretty early example. This is from 1983, by the way, on Sucker Records. And Fat Boys, 1984. There's basically two versions. The beat version and the music version, which is not exactly what it sounds like. Neither one is the instrumental, though there is also an instrumental on the B-side. Coming back to say hi again, Emma. None of this McDonald's is for you. Sorry. They don't sell cat food. Look at yourself. You're a star. Can you see yourself on the screen? Okay, so if you can see me at all, she's not the most agile cat you'll ever see. The beat version is, well, I'll start with the music version. This is 1983, so it's still that very, well, and they're called the Disco 3. I was going to say, it's still that very disco-y sound of early hip-hop. They're called the Disco 3, so you get what you expect. I'm a big fan of that, so I really like that. We're going to hear some of it. We're going to play both versions, snippets of it. So the music version is, the full-on disco-y sound kind of rap record. It's got some great beatboxing by Buff Love throughout the whole thing. And yes, I was saying, Kool Rock Ski and Marky D, not quite as developed as it'd be in later years, or even in their next single, Fat Boys, but getting there. You can definitely hear it. You can hear Kool Rock's recognizable voice, etc. They're pretty good. So then the beat version is just a stripped down. It's got all the disco instrumental stuff kind of removed. It does have the basic drum machine, and of course Buff Love doing the human beatbox. Like I say, I'm a big fan of the disco era. They were the Disco 3. I think that's the way the song was meant to be heard, although the music version is on the B-side. But I still think that's sort of the main version. But all you hard rocks out there, you purists, might prefer the beat version. And the instrumental version is the instrumental of the music version, with the disco-y kind of music. So, alright, so that's the Disco 3. We're going to hear some of that.
So move off the block, boy, don't be a mass toy, give yourself a J.O.B. Leave all the homeboys, let them destroy face reality. T. block. You might storm a car right off the lot. Now I gotta take the train. It's so damn hot, cause once in a while somebody gets shot. Gotta float through the streets all kind of night. Cause I ain't got my ride and you know it ain't right. My girl had the nerve to call me a boy. Cause I get cruise around in my sunny black toy. My money back out and so this scene. Nobody left but me out. It's reality. Ain't you it, don't be a man, toy. Get yourself a J.O.B. Leave all the homeboys, let them destroy, face reality. You just work those corners, use those guns. You're living in a house full of roaches and bugs. No high school diploma, can't tell but time. No money in your pocket, not even a job. You spend half your days roaming the streets. You got dirty big tech set on your feet. Hat fight with the iron butt double wig. Crackers in the morning, set aside with gin. T-bird, night rain, old gold jean. Get drunk as hell, lick the bottles clean. Get the welfare check. You think you're on, you get ripped off. Then your heart is caught, then the only at the end. A life of crime, sticking people up, taking never last time. It's that this guy who attacked the truck and with the tray, his brother just shot you in the head, and now you're dead. The cops didn't see it, and nothing was said. You were just forgotten, and now you're gone. Saw pictures that was Santa called Brian Stone. So move off the block, boys, don't be a man, don't get yourself a J.O.B.
And then finally, to wrap up this video, like I was saying before, the Fat Boys are back to make it a comeback. And you're going to hear a clip of it coming up in a second. New freestyle by Prince Markie D. I don't know if it's freestyle or if it's a snippet of a record. I mean, it's definitely in a studio recorded over a beat made for the rhyme, so where you draw the line between freestyle or not. But new rhymes, Prince Markie D. Kurowski's not on it, but he's coming soon. They're definitely working together. Coming up from the Disco 3 in fall 08. Brand new freestyle, putting it on now. Werner von Wallenrod, representing the Fat Boys. Peace out.
Philly, Japan, Germany, Amsterdam, NYC, Atlanta, Cali to France.
Elijah, what up? It's Prince Markie D, the Fat Boys. Original. Cool Rock, what up? Rest in peace, Buff. We miss you, man. Yeah. Alright? I'm gonna do it like this. Shouts to Uncle Louie. It's my dude. I feel Latifah said it best, U-N-I-T-Y. It's the original, return to Cool Rock and I. Some things change, some have not. I'm still the Puerto Rican Prince, R.I.P. HBB. Yeah, now this is definitely up on the agenda. If you can remember that day in September, we all came together forever, uniting as one. We the storm, the sun, the laughs, the fun, the purga, the bun. Shouts to Uncle Louie and hot damn, we miss you, pun. Now, take a second and recognize the importance of a few men in our lives like MLK, a blessed man and father, and because of his beliefs, he was sent to slaughter. To our sons and daughters, share the lessons they taught us. To our students in class that are dying to pass, let's all come together and ignite the fight for good and higher learning, yo, we gotta unite. Yeah.